previous ones can be found in the playlist below the like button in the description, but this is for a database management system, relational database designed by ER2 relational mapping. So we have gone over all this material in the past, and now we're going to be putting it together in an example right here. So for this example, we have first our student entity right here. We have our social security number, which is a key. We have our name, but this name is not just going to be name. It should be like a first, middle initial, and then our last name as well, because we want just the outside attributes. We are going to have our street, city, and state. We have our zip code, and then we are going to have our major and minor, but we're going to come back to this in a second. We want to do the entities first, and then the relationship between them. So another entity we have is department. We have the department name, we have the office phone number, we have the department code, and then we have the college. Now note how code is underlined here, but we don't want to underline in here because we only want one key, and we're choosing the department name as our key. Now for our major and our minor. Well, we can see that they're both one to many. And for one to many, we are going to pair the actual relationship with the side of the entity that has the many. So that means our major and minor are both going to go with our student in this part right here. Next, let's look at our course. So with course, we have a lot here. We have that we are not included. So we have a level, we have the name, the course name, we have semester hours, we also have a description, which we have listed here, and then we have our course number, which is the first thing right here. Course number is going to be our key, and so that's going to be it for our course as for now. Let's look at our offers part. And offers, it is a one-to-many attribute as well. How we have it in this example is an if scenario. We're going to have it if we have a many to many, just to demonstrate this. If it's one to many like this, offers would just go with course. But with many to many, if it's many to many, offers needs its own kind of entity right here. We are going to have keys that associate it with whatever it's in between of. So offer is in between department, so it's going to have a foreign key department name that refers to the department name, and our C number, which refers to the course number. So these are both going to be underlined. They are foreign keys. So together they conform. So together they become a primary key. Next we have our section, and the section is over here. Instead of section, we have instructor and section ID. So we are going to have our instructor name right here, and then we are going to have the section ID, but remember we need the lower attributes. However, if this composite attribute, if it's a key right here, all of the lower ones are going to be keys. So we have section number as a key, we have semester as a key, and then year as a key. And since this is a weak entity, this section is going to have something that relates back to whatever its entity owner is. And the owner is course, so it's going to relate back to our C number, because that is the key for our course right here. So they're drawn together, they relate back together. In the next video, we are going to be working on just another example like this. However, we're actually going to be drawing the relationships from the foreign keys to the primary keys. Remember, if we have 3 separately, they're each partial keys, but 3 together is a primary key. And that's how we would look at this example.